Hey beauties, I have a major glow up day ahead of me. I'm going to be dyeing my hair with this color gloss up. It seems pretty easy. It says no mixing, and I'm hoping that it lifts my roots because on the back of the box it says it's going to. I'm also thinking about dyeing my hair extensions because these were only $40 and I've been using them like crazy. I don't really want to order another set when I can just dye it myself. I'm gonna attempt to do that. Hopefully the dye takes. I need to do a brow lamination, which I just got a new kit in from iMethod Beauty. So we're gonna do that while we process. Okay, I've got my cape and my gloves. Josh brought home a big set of plastic gloves because we were making such a mess with our spray tan gun that our hands were looking crazy. So he's like, I'm just gonna bring some gloves home. At that point, I realized the self-tan gun was not working. So I have switched back to foam. I know a lot of y'all have been wondering about that. Guess I'm just gonna start without even mixing. This is the Clairol Color Gloss Up in Warm Caramel Brownie. It says that it's a instant toning gloss, no mix, no damage. I am actually going to start at my roots because that is the part of my hair that needs to process the most, since I do have bleach right here. Starting where I normally part my hair. Sometimes I'll do a middle part, but I am a side part kind of girl just because I have like this little cowlick right here. I have this brush that I've had forever. I'm just gonna brush that down. I'm gonna go this way just because, like I said, I do sometimes do a middle part. Like maybe I should have blended this down a little more. I'm just using my hands. Sometimes I think the brush is going to be easier, but the hands just blend better. And no, I am not a professional. I've just done my hair at home my whole life. I enjoy doing it at home. I'm just getting my hairline. I'm just blending backwards like this. And I can feel the hair dye getting all my scalp. So I know that it is getting all these sections. I'm actually just gonna do this. And I feel like that was so much easier than going section by section. And I'm just smoothing it back all through my roots. And I do feel it kind of blending back this way. So I'm just gonna spread that. Now I'm just gonna take some on the underneath part of my hair. I'm gonna take it where I do half up, half down. That definitely can use some dye. I'm gonna take some more and I'm gonna apply downward. Okay, I think the roots are good. By the way, I did do a poll on which hair dye you wanted me to try on Instagram stories, and this is the one that won. So if you don't follow me on Instagram, you totally should. Dang, I hope I have enough color for these extensions and the rest of my hair for that matter. Now I'm like, screw the sections. I need to make sure I have enough. Oh my God. He just scared the crap out of me. Wrangler! Josh is right here talking on the phone, so I think he's like, what the heck? Yes, I am just doing 2 sections now. When I brush it out, it usually shows me where I've missed spots, so I just kind of go back, try to blend that in. I think I've managed to get the last of it out of the bottle. Now I'm not sure where I want to place it. I feel like I went light-handed on this side at first because I wanted to make sure the other side had enough. That's why I'm mostly just focusing on this side. Now I'm just gonna twist it, clip it. Same on this side. I have this little shower cap. I just use it as a hair dye cap so that I can let it process and it keeps all the heat in. I did use a whole tube of this, so if you have longer hair than me, definitely grab 2. Now I'm gonna move on to this brow lift. It is a brand new kit. I'm just now breaking it in. I really enjoy this iMethod beauty brand. I actually use their wing eyeliner stamps. So they did send this to me. It comes with everything that you need. Oh, it even has preservative film, which I had bought some separately and it's in my bathroom. So I'm just gonna use this one. It has applicators, spoolies, and even a face razor. That's probably Wrangler trying to get back in here. That, it's a foldable face razor. What'd I tell you? I knew it was Ring. First, we're gonna use the glue adhesive to glue our brows. Now just do a little line on the other side. I'm gonna grab one of the spoolies. We're just gonna brush our brow hairs up. See how it's already sticking? That way I'm not like running the spoolie through it too many times, and then I do just try and shape it. My brows are glued down, so now I'm gonna go in with the number 1, which is the perm. Taking the applicator, I'm gonna get quite a bit out. Apply a nice even layer. I do just like to apply brushing upward. I know it's glued down, but I just try to keep that upward motion in case some of the hair didn't get glued. Now for the strip. The one that I bought on Amazon is a little bit thicker, so I'm able to just go across like that, but this one, I think I'm gonna have to do 1 brow at a time because it's pretty thin. I'm gonna have to take 2. I'm just gonna set a 10-minute timer. 10 minutes is up. I'm just gonna peel these off. Okay, since I rubbed that off, I'm just gonna brush everything back up in place. That looks good, so now I'm actually gonna go in with the number 2. I'm gonna set another 10-minute timer. I feel like we're not gonna know about the hair until I wash it out, but I do typically keep it on for at least 45 minutes to an hour. Just clean off this product. The number 3 is the nutrition. The number 4 is the cleanser. Now I'm just taking that face razor that came in the lamination kit, and I am cleaning up the top part of my brows, making sure that the lines on top are straight and all the rest of the hair on my forehead is gone. I like to do this before trimming the brow hair because then I don't go too short with the trim and it's an easier guide. Here I'm just using my eyelash trimming scissors. They're small and they're precise, and yeah, I use them for my brows as well. Going the opposite way with the other side, it's a little tricky to get right. I brush them up a little bit more because I don't want to go too short with these, but just take my time and trim a little as I go, and we'll get there eventually. Afterwards, I clean it up once again with the razor now that I can see that line a little bit better. Here are my results in natural lighting. I will say they're definitely not as dramatic as I expected, especially up here in my roots. On the box it showed that it would become a lighter color, but I don't feel like it did at all. It does have a warmer tint to my hair though, so I feel like it does blend in. I do appreciate that I didn't lose any of that dimension that I had from my highlights. Also, it was a gloss and it added so much shine to my hair. The only thing that I put in my hair after rinsing this out is a heat protectant just to curl my hair, and I feel like my hair is looking so shiny and healthy, which was one of the things that it claimed to do, was add shine. I think I'm really loving this, honestly. Maybe next time I can try and get that lift in my roots, but for now it's good, and I still feel like it's appropriate for summertime. It's not too dark. I did also end up darkening my hair extensions, which they're not a perfect match. I ended up using this Wella Color Refresh mask. It's the chocolate touch color, and they had sent this to me in PR, so I just had it. It is a little bit darker than that caramel brownie that I used, but I think when I have it blended in and curled and styled, it'll blend nicely, especially with my roots being so dark. It'll bring that darkness throughout it. The biggest difference between the mask and the gloss is that the gloss did enhance shine in my hair, and the mask is just color depositing. It did make these feel a lot softer, so it's just color depositing and conditioning, whereas with the gloss you do get that extra shine. Either way, it was the same application. I just squeezed it out of the tube and applied it on the hair, no mixing, and they're both actually pretty healthy for your hair, which is a nice change to what we think of as box dye. I noticed that they don't last as long, so they're not a permanent color. If you're just wanting to tone up your highlights, I would say that I recommend the gloss, because it's not going to give you a deep, rich color. You're still going to be able to see the highlights through there, but if you are wanting a deep, rich color, I would totally recommend the conditioner, because you can apply it as a mask, which I didn't get on here perfectly, so there are spots, which I don't mind because my actual hair is a little bit lighter. But if you want to do this as a mask and then do it like every 2 washes, just really quick condition in the shower, this is really nice because, you know, it just comes in a little tube and it is conditioner. I hope that you found this video helpful in any way, shape, or form. If you're interested in more DIY hair content, be sure to check out my hair playlist linked in the description box below. I will also link everything I used in today's video. By the way, I did end up just using my rotating curling iron from Amazon. I love it because it is a 3-in-1, and I used the smallest barrel, but it does come with a medium and a large as well, and they're interchangeable, which I absolutely love. So I'll link that down below. It's very similar to a beach waver style, but you get 3-in-1. Hit that thumbs up button down below. Be sure to subscribe because I do share lots of DIY hair content and lots of affordable fashion as well. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye. I went ahead and just added the extensions in, and I definitely feel like it's a pretty good match. It's bringing that darkness down and blending the highlights. That's where I have the track. What do we think? I like it.